Okay, hello everyone. My name is Billy from National Purba. Now I will presentation my presenting is this topic is stainless steel. Okay, supporting lecture Professor Dr. Jakarda Gidejutan India, STMT Magister Engineering Metallurgy Mechanical Engineering Study Program Faculty of Engineering Udayana University. Okay, the reference is the book is Metallurgy for the Non-Metallurgist second edition, edited by Arthur Sheridan. Okay, the topic now is the first is the history of stainless steel. Next is modern alloy, austenitic stainless steel, ferritic stainless steel, the flex stainless steel, martensitic stainless steel, perspexic hardening stainless steel, cast stainless steel, powder metallurgy stainless steel. Okay, the first is the history of stainless steel. Between 19404 and 1906, the French Jean-Léon Jouet studied the property of FeCr and FeCr alloys. Okay, in German, research Philip Monners and V. Borges described the effective relation between mercurium content and corrosion resistance in the alloys like this picture. Okay, this picture is corrosion rates of iron mercurium alloys in intermittent weather spray at room temperature. This relationship was also discovered independently by Alward Haynes, self-taught metallurgist in the United States, who is credited with the development of style. Okay, Haynes applied for a patent on magnetic stainless steel alloy, while engineer Bernard Strauss and Edward Monod in Germany suggest for patent and austenitic stainless steel. Okay, the next topic is modern alloys. Alloy dissection system. Okay, there are several different dissection systems that have been developed for stainless steel alloys. The most basic of which is the differentiation between the work composition, the casting composition, and the PM composition. In the United States, overall grades of stainless steel are generally designed by the American Iron and Steel Institute, or AISE, numbering system, the Unified Numbering System, or UNH, or the proprietary name of the alloy. The 5 families of stainless steel. For the purpose of heat treatment and application, the root cast and PM stainless steel are grouped into 5 general families or groups. 4 of these groups are classified according to their microstructure. The first is austenitic, ferritic, martensitic, and duplex stainless steel. Okay, depending on the stainless alloy under consideration, the current state of the manufacturing process and the intended application, the selection thermal treatment may consist of a number of these processes. The first is stress relieving, next is annealing, next preheating, next austenizing, next is quenching, 6 is cold treatment, 7 is tempering, 8 and austenate condition, and finally is heat aging. Other thermal treatment process such as nurturing to extend surface hardness, for example, might also be performed with certain. Okay, next is austenitic stainless steel. The austenitic microstructure is very chalk and ductile, which allows these grades to be used successfully in application ranging from stereogenic temperature up to the elevated operating temperatures encountered in furnace and jet engines. These grades must be hardened by cold transformation rather than by quench hardening because the crystal structure remains authentic during thermal treatment. They are heat treatment primarily for full annealing or for stress relieving. And in some highly specialized application, they can be nurtured to enhance surface hardness. Austenitic stainless steels are also generally the most resistant of the stainless steel alloys. The austenitic stainless grade process are chemical composition that fall within the austenite region of the Schaefer law. diagram they showed in. Okay, this diagram was developed to illustrate the various types of base that are present on stainless alloys in the isolated condition, such found in wells and casting. As the silicon content is increased in the austenitic grades to enhance the oxidation resistance and corrosion resistance of these alloys. Nickel or other austenitic stabilizer must also be added in matching amounts as indicated into maintaining the stability of the austenitic microstructure. Okay, the next topic is ferritic stainless steel. The ferritic stainless steel are ferromagnetic at room temperature and possess generally good ductility and formability. The mechanical properties of the ferric alloys are similar to the austenitic alloys in terms of strength, but they generally lack the ductility of the austenitic gauges. Okay, they are used mainly in the form of light gauge sheet because the toughness drop off rapidly in heavier section. They do not have the temperature strength of austenitic steel, and due to their body-centered cubic crystal structure, ferrites are generally unsuitable for use in cryogenic application. Sigma pH. When ferric steel are held for extended periods of time within a specific temperature range, it can be subject to enrichment due to the precipitation of intermetallic compound known as a sigma pH. Its formation, which normally occurs along the grain boundaries, result in coronium depletion of the adjoining ferrite. Okay, next is duplex stainless steel. Duplex stainless steel are a category of stainless steel that have a mixed microstructure of austenite or face-centered cubic and ferrite is body-centered cubic. Phase are typical in approximately equal proportion. This dual phase structure provides a unique combination of properties, making the duplex stainless steel highly desirable for many demanding applications. Key characteristics of duplex stainless steel: the first is high strength. Duplex stainless have higher tensile strength and yield strength compared to both austenitic and ferritic stainless steel. 2 is corrosion resistance. 3 is good toughness and ductility. 4 is thermal conductivity, and 5 is thermal expansion, and finally is weldability. Okay, next is martensitic stainless steel. Because the chromium content is that possible to enhance the corrosion resistance of these alloys. Austenite stabilizers such as carbon, manganese, and nickel for added to expand the austenite path field, like the picture. This picture is several geologic stainless steel consistent diagram. Chromium is a fire stabilizer and high chromium content significant shift the nose of the temperature transformation diagram to the right. Okay, next is heat treatment of non-conductive stainless steel. The first is preheating, next is 2 is annealing, and 3 is hardening mechanism. Preheating. Process of salt be present prior to annealing or hardening operation include: the first is parts heat avionic section, 2 is parts containing subregometric chains, 3 is part with both the gene section, 4 is part with sharp corners and re-entrained angles, 5 is heavily ground pads, next is machinist part with heavy deep cuts, next is cold conformer or strained parts, and finally is purposely hardened parts that are slitted for reheat treatment. Next is annealing. Annealing temperature used for subcritical isothermal and full annealing of magnetic stainless steel, along with the resulting values of hardness XP for each of the respective annealing practice for a selection number of grades. Okay, next is hardening mechanism. Hardening mechanism are magnetic stainless steel or hardened by austenizing, quenching, and tempering. The metallurgical mechanism responsible for the mechanical transformation that take place in the stainless alloys during austenizing and quenching are essentially the same as those that are used to harden lower alloy content, carbon, and alloy steel. Next is cold treatments. The Hagner nickel content martensitic stainless alloys are 431 as well as the hydrocarbon content grades such as 440 Celsius may contain relatively large amounts of resistant austenite in the Asquens microstructure. Depending on the method of quenching that are used, austenite austenite in amounts ranging from 200 or 300% by volume is not unusual for some of these grades. Next is hydrogen embrittle. If such an hydrogen explosion occurs during melting and treating of chemical processing, it may result in hydrogen stability in mentioning stainless steel. This effect occurs less frequently in ferric grades and is frequently absent in austenitic grades. Precipitation hardening stainless steel. The first is semi-austenitic PA stainless steel, and two is merchant PA stainless steel. Are as semi-austenitic PA and stainless steel are essentially austenitic in the solution and that condition after fabrication. Operation is complete. They can be transferred to a austenitic structure through an austen condition head treatment that converts that austenite to mertens. Next is merten via stainless steel, or grades the more popular commercial grades. Because of the relative hardness in the solution and that condition, the mertenistic grades are used principally in the form of bar, rod, wire, and heavy forgings. They can also be produced in cold rolled, sheet and strip, but their form typically represents much smaller production volumes. Okay, next is cast stainless steel. Cast stainless steel are a group of stainless steel alloys designed specifically for casting process. They still retain the corrosion resistant and mechanical properties of worked stainless steel, but are formulated to be more suitable for the casting process. Casting allows for the creation of complex shapes and that would be difficult or impossible to achieve with raw stainless steel. Cast stainless steel still play a crucial role in industrial where complex shapes, corrosion resistant, and robust mechanical properties are required. They offer a versatile and efficient solution for manufacturing durable components for various selling environments. Okay, next is powder metallurgy stainless steel. 3 out of the 5 families of stainless steel, namely austenitic, ferric, and martensitic, are eminently suitable for manufacture via conventional PM processing. Such selected alloys from all 5 families can be processed by metal injection molding. The martensitic grade are used for wear resistant, while alloys from the ferritic and austenitic families represent the bulk of PM stainless steel grades. Centering prestige has strong influence on corrosion resistance. Powder metallurgy or PM stainless steel are produced using the powder metallurgy process, which involves the compaction of stainless steel powders followed by sintering to create a solid material. This method allows for precise control over the alloy composition and microstructure, resulting in materials with unique properties and benefits. Thank you to watch me and see you the next topic.